Hi, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London, and these doors behind me here have literally seen so many superstars step through them. We're talking the likes of the Beatles, Sir Paul McCartney, Dame Shirley Bassey, Liza Minnelli, Dustin Hoffman, Mick Jagger, you name it. They all came here to this particular area on Jermyn Street in the very heart of the expensive Mayfair here in London to boogie on down under the glitter ball. But these doors also really hold something of a history to a culture that truly took off in the mid-1970s. And as ever, I wanted to share it with you. Hi, good morning. Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. And as always, I like to say, we're out and about filming today, and we literally stumbled upon this particular place. Now, I do remember reading about this discotheque. I was a little bit too young at the time, but Tramp was the place to go. In fact, there were really two places in London that everybody wanted to go in the 1970s. Tramp and Stringfellows, run by the indisputably brilliant Peter Stringfellow in St Martin's Lane. But here, this particular discotheque, which was managed and co-founded and created by Oscar Learman, the husband of the super-selling, best-selling novelist, should I say, Jackie Collins, who was a wonderful lady. They got inspired, all thanks to this particular phenomenon here at this club, to help create one of her biggest and brightest works, if some say a little bit raunchy. We're talking, of course, about the mega films The Stud, The Bitch, and The World is Full of Married Men. Now, the idea apparently came to Jackie because she was sitting at the table one night and saw exactly what went on. She would just jot things down. Spearheaded by her very devoted husband, Oscar, who encouraged all of her writing work, she quickly wrote the books. They in turn were then turned into movies, two of them starring her eldest sister, Dame Joan Collins. They were very racy, let me tell you, of their time. I mean, for those that have seen it, you'll know what I mean. It co-starred also another British hopeful, Oliver Tobias, who went on to great things. But the bottom line is what really made the movies take off was the soundtrack that was being played here virtually every night. We're talking the likes of Tina Charles, Hot Chocolate, Tavares, Heatwave, all of those great disco tracks. Now, it really did take off here at Tramp, where so many people wanted to be seen to be seen. I guess the biggest place you could say over in the United States would be the likes of Studio 54, of a very similar vein. Like everything, though, it has its moment, and like everything, things move on. Although Tramp still exists today, it's a private members club. But of course, the world of disco and the glitter ball may still very much high in certain people's memory. How many actually go out now to boogie the night away, as many did? As I say, it was fascinating with the films The Stud and The Bitch, because these apparently brought Dame Joan Collins to the attention of the super producer Aaron Spelling, who eventually was looking for someone to replace the likes of either Gina Lollobrigida or Sophia Loren in his mindset of who could create and star as Alexis in his new super soap, Dynasty. As we now all know, Joan made the role her own. But truly, she has her sister to thank for creating the mega movies that brought her to that particular attention. And more importantly, when you're standing here, it's hard to believe that there's no side door, no back door to bring celebrities in as there is today. Literally every single night, the paparazzi was outside, snapping the good and the great, who were all hopeful, at least for a short period, to get a go underneath the glitter ball on the dance floor here at Tramp. It literally is round the corner in Jermyn Street, and if you want to soak up the disco-tastic atmosphere, then do check it out next time you're in London. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.